It's
What's
gonna be
going on,
canceled.
guys? What's going on, guys?
Yep.
Welcome to the
So,
interview.
What's up,
Um,
Hector?
thanks for
we're
having
gonna,
us.
yeah, no problem, no problem. We're just gonna jump right into it. First question, whoever wants to go first, we can just keep
Let's go
going
back.
that route. Is just introduce yourself, and share how you started to play MLBB.
You want to go first or me?
You.
All right. So, in-game name Mikasa, and how I started playing Mobile Legends. Probably back in like 2016, probably like season 3-ish. My uncle found a game on like the App Store, and we just decided to play it together as a family with my cousins and my brother. And we're just playing it for fun. And yeah, that's how we really started playing. Or I started playing.
He's wild.
Yeah.
My name is Yato. You guys probably would know me, hopefully. So, how I started playing ML was it was during middle school. I think like 2018, maybe.
Yeah.
My brother was playing the game previously before me, but he introduced me to it, and then I just kept playing, basically, until now.
Nice.
Definitely interesting journeys you both have had. It seems like both of you guys have just like got into ML from other people, huh? Almost as
Basically.
similar
Yeah.
to me. Yeah. ML just
Always
connects the
played it with
community.
someone, yeah.
Yeah. So jumping into the next one, pretty straightforward. Who's your favorite MLBB hero and why?
This one's a really tough question, but
What?
I gotta say
You can
Freya.
you can
know?
have multiple. You can
Pretty
have
obvious.
multiple. Yeah.
Alright, well, my favorite hero to play is Freya. Why? So I started playing Freya like probably like 3-4 years ago, and when it was like hyper meta where you get 2 buffs for 1 jungler or whatever, I used to play Freya hyper because it did so much damage. You can literally 1v5. All you need is like Angela or something. You just run down everyone the whole game. And even now, it's still pretty good. I could still play it and just like run everyone down if I wanted to.
Whenever he plays it, we just call that hero the raid boss. He doesn't.
level 999 raid boss.
Over 9,000.
Yeah.
Well, right now, my favorite hero to play is probably Kadita. I like how you can fastly burst someone with it, and then like how like you can just like burst their backline really quick. You kept in the bush.
He likes the versatility.
Yeah, basically, it's like playing a
likes to be
assassin.
a raid boss.
Rosa Kadita. So
Hey, one's like, like kind of strategic. The other one just goes head in, face first.
Basically, yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, so the next question is, so what led you to become a pro player? Like how'd you get to the pro player scene?
So I first kind of started getting into the community. Like I used to look up to like Assassin Dave and all the streamers, and when I was playing Freya Hyper, I was like going against him in his squad, and I used to like run him down. And then I think one day like I got into contact with him, and I got into his squad, and then I think just like probably a few months later, I joined Riles' squad, which is also AE. And then that's really when I started to get into like tournaments and stuff. And then from then on, I just joined newer and better squads.
Ada?
Oh, it's a pretty long question. So, how I became a pro? I remember it was during COVID, right? So I used to like watch like the tournaments that Dave hosted back then. It was like those community tournaments or whatever. And then I just joined one, and then I joined with like like most of my friends, and then our first round, I remember my first ever tournament, it was like against Gosu. Pretty sure we lost, but we did beat them once. So like I was pretty happy back then. But then after that, I just started playing ML more, and then eventually I joined A77. If you remember them, I was like an old member of A77, and then after that, it like I mean my ML like pro scene just like going a little bit uphill more for me because I can compete more in tournaments and then like be higher place. Like I remember we'd lose to like the BTK back then all the time with like when BTK like before it went to M3 it was like A77 versus BTK all the time, and then after that like shortly after that A77 disbanded, and then I went to Ackerman basically, and
Powerhouse.
then at the time when Dave posted the NACT, the age limit was like under like 16 or older, which I couldn't join. So
Same.
basically, you might know me as another name, Shiki or whatever.
I remember that rule too.
And
I
Vendetta,
think,
Vendetta
yeah.
happened, and then basically, and then after that, shortly after that, it was the 2023 spring season, which is I joined with Zane, BTK, and then that last year happened, and then here I am now in DA.
Yes, sir. I remember that age limit thing because like I think it was like M3 qualifiers or something,
I mean,
and we were like runner up. It was
even if, like,
I was in Gen X.
yeah,
Yeah, and we were against BTK, but I couldn't play because I wasn't 16. So we had to get
that age rule,
yeah,
kind of
Gotcha.
fucked this up.
Yeah, and then that's like we had like Zia as our jungler at the time, and then since BTK beat us, it was like 3-1 or something. Then they took Zia as the mage, and that's why they ran it with him. But yeah, very unfortunate though.
Hey, I think that's ultimately why like the age limit's kind of been like reduced now in tournament scene. You know, it's
I mean,
Yeah,
I think Dave has definitely got it as low as he possibly could without
yeah,
like
and now it should be low.
what is it now? Like 14?
14,
yeah. Yeah.
Which is good, but I mean, to me back then, like I just wanted to
Yeah.
play. It's not like it was just like pure passion. It's not like
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything.
Passion's where it's at. I mean, that's what kind of brought you guys to where you are now. So.
Basically, I mean, I just wanted to play like despite like the highest I could go in a tournament. Like if it requires travel, then probably couldn't. But now I can lose.
We got another spicy question here for you. What's the biggest challenge your team has faced in this NACT? I mean, some people might not know, but you guys are on Devious Activity. So, I mean, pretty fairly new. Like, you guys aren't new, but in the team name 100% is. Yeah. But what's your biggest challenge?
So, I never played with like Yato or T before in a tournament. I don't think Coach either. I don't know. But it was kind of like my first time being in like a quote unquote super team or something. But so far, 4-0. We haven't really faced any like heavy hitters yet, so it hasn't been too big of a challenge. But I guess the biggest challenge for us is just practicing and getting our calls right. We've been making some bad calls sometimes, so that's probably our biggest challenge, just getting everything smooth and no throws. That's about it though.
I mean, for biggest challenge, I mean, right now the tournament hasn't been like much at all. But I would say like, I mean, the biggest challenge always had to be like in our own team, because like only like we're the only one that can fix our problems, and then like of course like the big teams or whatever, like TOB or GG, what they call it now, and then like they're probably the biggest challenge we face. But like I think our biggest challenge is like us like trying to actually like smoothly play the game, and then like just
Yeah.
calm perfectly or like communicate better,
Yeah.
I think we can win this tournament.
So far,
Okay.
we haven't really we've been playing really smooth though in these 4 games.
Yeah,
So
I did a tier list, and I said, you know, BTK, TOB, GG now. I said they were kind of, you know, like, of course they're the top, just mainly because they've been there before already. But then I put you guys like literally right underneath of them. I was like, if there's a team in the NACT that could possibly be a dark horse, even though you guys, most of you guys are known, I feel like you guys have huge potential in that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could see us making an upset or quote unquote upset, but I think if we just keep training and practicing, then we'll get to that level, and then everyone will start to recognize us.
Yeah. So this one's a good one. I think a lot of pretty much anybody in the mlbb community would kind of like to know, like, what advice would you give someone if they wanted to become a pro player?
Advice? Advice to go pro. If you want to go pro, you gotta put time to grind in the game. Like when it was COVID time, that was like our time or my time to actually grind the game, because we didn't have much to do besides grinding. So that's probably like where I got my power spike is during COVID year. So you actually have to spend time to learn every hero, their skills, passive, cooldowns, get up your macro gameplay. But first, you need to get your micro mechanics down as well, and then focus on your macro. And also play with a team or somebody so you can build synergy in your communication, and then you could probably make a team together, and then that's how you guys join tournaments.
What advice? Oh, okay. So, I mean, like Mikasa said, it's like you just have to spend time playing the game. But like, besides all of that, I think it's like you just have to like know like your mistakes or whatever. Like, don't like. I mean, of course, don't play solo queue too. Like, you can't really. There's no mistakes in solo queue. You just can't. Like, that mode is like actually horrendous. But like, if you play 5-man, like, know your mistakes, and then just don't blame others a lot. Just like learn, like, just don't. Gotta have a brain. I don't know.
Oh, another thing.
Gotta have a brain.
Yeah. Another thing is have like a basic understanding of how every role works, so like the rotation and stuff. And also watch like live streams of like pro YouTubers or like anyone you look up to, because they probably have
MPL.
anything MPL, or just like watch through their stream so you can see like how they position, how to use their skills and stuff in combo.
I mean, yeah, just know the basic of your role, and then like what you do in the game, like that. Don't be scared or whatever. It's like mental is a thing in the game too. You just have to stay like composed. I think mental is probably the most important thing in the game.
Yeah, mentality.
That's where, like, if you want to go pro, I think mental is probably the biggest thing. Besides macro and micro, of course, but if your
macro,
mental
micro,
good,
mental.
if your mental is good, then you can probably.
Yeah, you gotta have short-term memory.
Hey, it happens. It happens. So, that's all the questions I have. I know you guys got stuff you gotta do. Do you guys want to say anything to everybody out in the community? Any last words?
Yeah, just keep an eye on us. Yeah,
support us, please,
and root for us. Play, and don't critique us too hard. We have tea on tank. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't be too hard on us. He's kind of a noob. But I hope you guys can support us. And then I don't like the term dark horse actually, because like dark horse never win.
What do you like?
I mean,
what do you think?
Like, I feel like dark horse never win. Like, sure, dark horse can get high up place, but like they don't win.
Yeah, we're trying to win.
You know,
All right. Yeah.
I mean,
I want to win.
You want another trophy?
I'm not sure if you can really call us a dark horse, but because people
That's what I
kind
was
of do
saying.
know
Like,
us.
I
Yeah.
was like, mainly it's just the name that's
Name.
kind of like that. But
So it's
even
obviously
that,
understandable.
yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
moment, I didn't expect, because originally T wasn't supposed to go on tank, but then like due to like time and stuff, he had to go on tank. I mean, we had time for him to swap roles and everything, and then
Yeah.
Casa was available. So this team
I
is
got picked
new.
up.
This team is fairly new, so you could say that. But like, I just wanna, before thing, I just wanna like go to international and actually do good on it. That's my goal for now.
Yeah.
I think you guys definitely got it. You guys got some good teammates. I definitely can't wait to see where you go. We're gonna be having top 16 here soon. I know I'll be streaming it, and I'll try to catch as many games as I possibly can. That's for sure.
Good luck to all NACT teams.
Yep. Only time will tell.
Sportsmanship, gotta love it. All right, man. Catch you guys later.
See you.
All right. Thanks, Michael.
No
Thank
problem.
you.